I should have picked a better sleep schedule before trying to survive on a distant planet. Welcome back to more Pikmin! Last time, we went to the Forest Navel and discovered blue Pikmin! This time, we're not going back to the Forest Navel. Basically, I felt like we were lacking in our ranks when it came to a number of Pikmin. And after day 1 or day 2, the impact site actually has a lot of stuff for us to pick up. This place is essentially one big recharge area if you somehow manage to get, like, an extinction level of loss to your ranks, essentially. And I just kind of want to build up my ranks before something like that happens, or before something like that can happen. I think I'm gonna get an even spread of Pikmin for now, with just a bit more reds. This will fluctuate over time, because there's a good chance some of them are gonna die. Some of them might be brought back later. Who knows yet? The time being, though, since we can clearly see those things, I want to get the 10 pellets first. So we start with 182 Pikmin. I wonder what our rank's gonna be up by the time we finish this day. Because there's a lot of things here that can give us a lot of Pikmin very quickly if we know what we're doing. We could get upwards to like 300 to 400 Pikmin in one day, I think, if we actually do things right. Of course, I'm also expecting things to go horribly wrong because it's Pikmin, and every enemy seems to have the keen ability to be able to kill everything that it sees, so... Because we already discovered the stupidity that was the bread bug, we saw the crushing glitch in action more times already than I'd care to admit. This time I'm not too miffed about the nectar, because there does seem to be enough of it to go around for everybody, which is good. Thankfully, it's also something that got fixed in Pikmin 2, but this isn't Pikmin 2. Since we are playing what is essentially a GameCube game, I started at my, I started college again. This is my second year back, or my second year in college now. I have a professor, well, I'll say this up front, a lot of my professors end up working for Silicon Knights back in the day, before they went defunct, because I'm going to college somewhere near the St. Catharines area, so a lot of the professors were just living there at the time. So now I've got a lot of, like, high pedigree developers as my professors, which I think is neat. But what's even neater is that they were there since, like, the conception of the GameCube, because they were starting to partner with Nintendo at the time. So my environment design professor was telling me how they brought him and a few other people from Silicon Knights to a back room at the Nintendo headquarters, showing them what was essentially a beta version of the GameCube, which I thought was really neat. They also explained how, like, back when Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes was being developed, they were asked by Nintendo and Kojima to develop the game for them, because all the Nintendo second-party studios were, like, producing games at the time. And Nintendo was like, you know, we do have Silicon Knights at St. Catharines. They did finish development on Eternal Darkness. They have the capacity to do that, because Eternal Darkness turned out well, and they got the chance to do that. I really find it interesting when you get, like, development stories, because they also told me, like, they had plans for, like, they started to come up with ideas for Eternal Darkness 2, but I'm not sure if that ever got pitched or not, but they did confirm that they at least had ideas for a potential sequel, which I thought was cool. And I am aware of the failed, like, Kickstarter of Shadow of the Eternals that was supposed to be for Wii U, I think. Unfortunately, game development can just be really weird sometimes, and even I know for a fact, like, even Pikmin had some weird development stuff, like, it was apparently, like, inspired by the demo of Mario 128. It was initially, like, the Pikmin were different colors and looked more like ants. I think initially another concept was like Adam and Eve kind of thing, or at least that was an earlier name for the game. You guys got that down. I'll get you guys to, I'm actually gonna eat you guys out of the way, or else you guys are gonna... Or I can just whistle back the Pikmin and screw up my plan anyway. You guys can get back on this, right? I didn't just screw myself out of getting this. Come on. Alright, now you guys are back on it. Okay. We'll take the demolition crew with us. Notice the innumerous amount of Pikmin that just fell off the ledge. I really don't like how, like, tiny that ledge is. Bring you guys back. No, we will not have that right go there. Nope! Oh, he didn't die. Nice. I did not want you guys falling with me. You know, Olimar says these things are as curious as children, but they do sometimes tend to act like children, which is a little bit frustrating. Because sometimes they'll just do things that, like... They'll just do actions that just end up pissing you off or just being really inconveniencing. Alright, the biggest draw here are these things called Pearly Clam Clamps, I think? I'll have future me say what they are. Basically, we want to attack the pearl, but the clam itself is gonna clamp shut and eat any Pikmin that's still inside. Basically, we're dislodging the pearl from the clamp itself, but the oyster part of it is still alive after we're done dislodging it, so even if it's dead, you want to have no Pikmin inside the mouth itself, or else they're gonna get eaten. And you, surprisingly, that one red Pikmin didn't get eaten, which is good. I want to make sure that I have everything right. I don't want blues in there. I did not want you to also get in the way of that. Thank you for not drowning. Blue, get back here, I need you. I want 3 reds on that, and then 20 reds on that. I feel like I'm not multitasking as well as I could be, but there is the slight off chance that, like, you know... I feel like for a game like Pikmin where speedrunning is very prevalent, there's a lot of strategies you can do, and there's a lot of different types of things you can perform. But it's clear that a speedrunner would probably have the game beaten by now. Yes. Okay, so there is one ship part we can get here in the impact site. This is the only one as far as I'm aware. So if we don't have any horrible deaths, we'll never need to come back here after we get this thing. You guys come back. I found the positron generator. By combining batteries with solar cells, this machine can generate incredible amounts of electricity. But a timely find, those instant noodles will taste better heated up. And the cutscene killed my Pikmin. Great. Just great. Come back, guys. I think we just need to get this pearl, we need to get the 20 pellet, and then we just need to get the positron generator back, and I think that'll be the rest of the day. And that'll be everything I want to do in the impact site, too. Hooray! Productivity! We're gonna get this thing first, because this is more important. We're also halfway to the end of the day. I feel like I should have broken you down first, but I didn't want to waste time. And are you gonna... Okay, no, you're coming back this way. And I think I gave one of those pearls to the reds, and I'm gonna give this one to the blues, because I still think we're low on blue Pikmin counts. We have enough yellows to basically do everything, because we only need around, like, a pool of 50 of them, but I always feel like I need more of them, because I don't want to be a dick. But I usually do try to, like, organize, like, what Pikmin get what. So, like, if it's a yellow pellet, I will normally try to give it to a yellow Pikmin. If it's a blue pellet, I will normally try to give it to a blue Pikmin. I just think it's easier, or... I don't know, I think color coordination is good. I've just kind of had, like, color coordination drilled into my head, and can you guys actually, like, get up? Please? You realize you guys are gonna collect bomb rocks if you don't go up the right way, right? What did I just tell you guys? Miyamoto, why? Why did you let them do this? I'm gonna separate you guys real quick because I do not want you guys doing anything. You guys brought back the positron generator. Positron generator! This electric generator is so powerful that if you approach it curiously, you'll get an electric shock. I've now recovered 8 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 4 more, I should be able to increase my shape's capabilities. I remembered what it said then. I'm gonna deposit these yellow Pikmins because I don't want the collateral damage of dealing with bombs. Most of you guys got up there at least, but I think we just need the blues for this one. So let's get you guys in a good spot to not get into the water. We'll grab the 26 of you, and I think all 26 of you will be enough to actually, like, carry this a little bit faster. I think while they're doing that, I think now is the mad dash to get any stragglers and bring them back to base. There's still a lot of 1 pellets at base, so I think that's good for us to just grab real quick, because we can grab them with the safety of knowing that no Pikmin will be left behind anyway, because they're at base anyway. There's one more blue. I think he's behind the box, though. Like, he's not in the box, but he's behind it. Yeah, he's there. Good. This might be good, so that we don't leave behind 2 Pikmin just as sprouts. Well, we can pluck those Pikmin. Now for the mad dash of just collecting every single, like, 1 pellet we didn't get yet. There's still a little bit of time left. You emerge through the grass here, get everybody flowered. It's just so satisfying to have, like, a full squad of, like, flowered Pikmin. Like, all of the flowers all neatly stacked up, and it almost looks like a full, like, race shield, like the Phalanx have in Rome. Let's grab all of you. Back? I guess I can get back onto the GameCube discussion, because as of recording this, Super Mario 3D All-Stars is coming out in 1 week from now. Gotta admit, I'm really excited to actually be able to, like, have Super Mario Sunshine in an actual, like, playable state, because I have it, but since moving back from college, I haven't set up my GameCube yet. So basically any GameCube and, like, Wii game, because I have my original Nintendo Wii serves as my GameCube, while my Wii U acts as a Wii and a Wii U. I haven't set anything up yet, plus my GameCube controllers all seem to be very janky, or at least unresponsive to the Wii. So I prefer having it, like, all connected like that, just so that I can, I like having Sunshine on the Switch, because the Joy-Cons are just working better for me. But with that, we get 1 more, which means no Pikmin left behind. We started with 182 or 183, I think, and we end with 420. Hashtag blaze it. I am going to be very excited to see just how far the bar was risen for, like, Pikmin raise today. Because this was a really good day for raising Pikmin. I am going to apologize to everybody who wanted, like, an actual, like, day of progress in the Forest Naval, but we are going to do that tomorrow. "5 days since impact. I have seen that, at times, the leaf atop a Pikmin's head will grow into a bud and then a flower. It appears that if I do not pick the Pikmin sprouts, they gradually blossom over time. Fascinating. This melding of plant and animal traits is surely unique to the natural world. I have found flower Pikmin to possess increased swiftness. When in a rush, I found pressing and holding A, then calling the flower Pikmin forth with the D-pad to be quite an effective strategy. I've also learned that new sprouts found growing on days following fierce battles are the results of seeds being left behind." Yeah, that is a sharp spike. That is nice to see. None left behind, but we lost 1 in battle today, bringing our total up to 43 lost. 186 reds, 103 yellows, and 131 blues. Nice. I think that covers it for today, so next time on Pikmin, we return to the Forest Naval. See you guys then.